Yorigelt Kivano Kujvaj. Good morning from Monterey. Well, not specifically Monterey, but the Monterey Peninsula. And I woke up this morning and I thought to myself I wasn't going to do a morning video. And then I thought to myself, no, I got to do a morning video. If only to take you tide pooling. Now, for those of you that have never been near the ocean, tide pooling, you know that you have the high tide and low tide throughout the day. I think there's 2 low tides and 2 high tides. I could be mistaken. But anyway, so I woke up this morning right here on the ocean. I mean, I could almost spit. If I were the kind of person to spit, I could almost spit in the ocean from where I woke up. And as I woke up, I saw people down on the beach, and they were tide pooling. And tide pooling is you just kind of walk around the rocks. When it's low tide, the water goes out, and you got all the it reveals all the stuff that's under the water when it's high tide. So yesterday I was right here at this spot, and I was watching a sea otter just go up and down, you know, under the water to get stuff. And now that it's low tide, I can actually go see what he was trying to get, and I'll bring you along. So here is it's a rather overcast morning here, but I'm going to nonetheless just take you for a real short walk down along the water here, trying to figure this camera out. But it is today is July 4th. It's July 4th, and one of my favorite holidays of the year, if only because it's filled with things like hot dogs and potato chips and all that kind of stuff. Now, I don't know how I'm going to be able to get down to these rocks, you see. So I got to figure out, surely there is a path that'll get me down these rocks. And you know what? I think I see it. I think that if I go over this way, I think surely I can walk along this wall over here, and in doing so find my way down to the rocks below. Got to be careful because it can be a little bit slick. Reminds me of my military days here at the Monterey Peninsula, out walking. I did more walking than you can care to think of. And as I wake up and start the day, I see all types of people coming along here that are jogging and riding bikes and all that good stuff. Here's somebody, looks like they're getting ready to go out in a kayak for the day.
I was all looking at him and I was like, what do I really get for this guy?
Perhaps even fishing. Let's take a look. Oh, they got I don't know if they're gonna do fishing or not, but anyway, let's stay focused on what we came here for, and that is the low tide. All right, I gotta find my way amongst the rocks. I've always loved the ocean. And it's unfortunate that my LTC Victoria didn't stick around long enough to see the ocean. So here is the low tide. I don't know what all we'll see. So tide pooling, you just look like here's a little pool, you see, and you look to see what little things are there. Looks like little snails. There you go. All types of things to look at. Actually, not too far from the Monterey Bay Aquarium, from where I'm standing. It's probably about a mile and a half from here. But give it another hour. Give it another hour or so, and this will all be underwater. Very nice. And to think that I am camping just right up there, or boondocking as you might call it. It's right up there. You get all types of people walking past my camper, complimenting on it or commenting on it. Probably get all types of people also walking past the camper, looking at it, wondering where they would go if they had such a camper as mine. Here is a, if I can get this, here is a interesting thing sticking out of the rock. Look at that. And I think down below there you might actually have a sea urchin. I can't say I've ever done a video like this before. There's another one of those little things. Tide pooling with Tom. Very cool. It's almost like you're on another planet. And in many ways you are. All right, it looks like I could walk on for quite a ways, but for the sake of brevity, only to get a 50-cent word in there for the day, I think that I'll stop. So have a great day, everybody. Happy 4th of July.